Hello. Whoops. I was watching some stuff about Frost Giant games. So I apologize. I'm very excited as an ex-StarCraft player of way too much and needed to get a life. Alright. So, today on Minecraft, God, that's gonna as a start of like Battlestar Galactica, or previously on Battlestar Galactica. We started up the area for Botania. I've cleaned it up a little bit, but it still needs a fair bit of work. You can see there's all that, and this currently looks very flat on the outside. And on the inside, there's still a lot of cobblestone. I mean, over here is just still cobblestone. And up here is still some mess that needs to be cleaned up and figured out properly. But overall, just we're more or less done with that. I do have a couple of things I believe I need to craft before we get started in blood magic, which I've set up the area for over here. And the reason why I've kind of set it up over here is simply, while I'm here, I'm still getting effects from the beacon, which the beacon is upgraded all the way to give strength and regeneration. So, a little bit more extra regen, along with the very broken stones from Column Exchange. Now, a little bit of housekeeping that I do need to go on. Apparently, I hadn't fully fixed Ice and Fire. And that's because some of the config files were very... So, the config files I edited were the general config files, but apparently that doesn't alter all config files. Don't ask me why and what that really means. Just in the simple sense, I hadn't upgraded everything to do that, which includes dragons. Any significant structure spawn would not work. So after a lot of testing and a lot of work, once this map loads, I will show. So I went off a good bit of distance, several times stopping to do my testing in other worlds. And I still hadn't seen anything from this point, and like that was a big warning bell to me. So I kept going after I'd done some tweaking. And then it's... yeah. So around about here, we see this is a graveyard that spawns from it. So this has now just started spawning. First time it spawned. And that's awesome. And then also, 100% guarantee, that is a dragon nest. Which I went and tried to see how I would do versus. Turns out, dragons are fucking strong. So, I've said before that, like, I've gone against a couple of enemies in this that have reinforced the idea that I really badly need to... oh, camera, Jesus. Really badly need to do a lot of work before I can effectively take some stuff on. That reinforced it. It killed me so hard that with my effect here, that gives... I lose half a heart whenever I would die, I was down to 1 HP with my Ring of Odin. Oh, sorry, I'm turning the light on because I'm pretty sure lighting's also part of the reason why the focus is a little inconsistent. So yeah, needless to say, that taught me there is no chance of doing stuff at the moment, especially with it about having 2k HP, and that's just a surface dragon. I need to kill underground dragons. So, what we're going to do, I've got a plan for today, is to go through blood magic. Now, I'm going to warn now, blood magic is going to go very quickly. Very quickly. Because it's EMCable. and some of the MC values do not take into consideration the actual crafting requirements. Anyway, so first things first, I want to upgrade these two things here. Because I said I'd do this one last time, and this one I've been sitting on for ages and needed to have upgraded by now. So, how do we upgrade the Sojourner Stash? We're going to upgrade to the Globetrotters, so we need a Gaia Spirit and 2 Elementium. So what this one is just pure and simply a better version of what we had before. It's really quite good. It's just a lot, it's, I believe, more movement speed and stuff like that. So you can kind of understand why it's like, it's just nice to get. And it's going to be useful for when we start transitioning into more late game stages when we don't have the gem armor to be our crutch for mobility. Because yes, gem armor has a timer on how long it's going to be good, as proven by the fact that I'm just getting destroyed by dragons. So now we need to make what's called the Ring of Arcana, which is really not that expensive in the grand scheme of things, but it's still kind of something that we have to go out of our way for. So we need to get 2 flowers, 4 saplings, dark matter, and iron band. I don't know how well that counts towards thing. We'll just get these because I know these will work. Oh no, it was a band. Just going to grab 3 of those because we're going to need 3. So, Harvest Goddess Band. This one's actually really nice. It's got a lot of cool things. Accelerates growth, harvest grow things, and activates everything. That's more or less what it does. You can use it as bone meal. EMC bone meal. It's actually pretty good. I think it's really, really cool, but it's also kind of meh at the same regard because it just doesn't do all that much. Mobius fuel and flint and steel. It's Morbin time. Still haven't watched that movie, and I've been very much told it is not worth it. Okay, so ignition ring. Oh, sorry, dark matter. 2 dark matter. So, ignition ring. This is, unsurprisingly, all about fire. You can use it as a fire starter, you can throw fire, you can set everything around you on fire. Very dangerous ring, don't fuck around with it too much, unless you know what you're kind of doing, but it's useful. You can throw fire even with it, but again, like in a house full of wood, nothing breathes more than the nothing more sets in my mind as the thou shalt not throw rocks in glass houses because you're gonna break shit. So next we need 2 snowballs and 4 snow. How do I get the flat snow again? Snow blocks. Snow problem. I'm sorry. And then dark matter. Ring of Zero works kind of the same as the ignition ring. It freezes stuff, so snow will start piling up around you. It will freeze water that you're standing on, and so on and so forth. Now, all in all, kind of but as you can see here, what we do is we combine all 4 of these rings with a good bit of red matter. Good healthy amount of red matter. Then we get the Ring of Arcana. I don't get that, but hey. All right. Now the Ring of Arcana. I'm going to go away from the base just to make sure that we use this smartly. So, in its current form, I believe this is Frost mode. If I press G, it will change between its modes. Swirg is Swift Source Rendering Gale. Jesus, saying that very fast is really stupid. But yeah, it's basically the flight ring. So if I do, is it? If I stand around, this is on 0 mode, snow starts to pile up. If I'm in ignition mode, fire starts to pile up. Harvest mode, you can see it just harvested all of those. And plant life will grow around me. How do you do the thing again? Whoops. Yeah. Point is, it's supposed to basically do the same things as each of the rings independently. It's just all of them combined. Makes things easier. And yeah, that's genuinely those two things combined. Those things are just kind of like those stopgap things I should have done a while ago. Well, the Botania one I couldn't have, obviously, but like Ring of Arcana is just slightly easier stuff. So now we're going to fuck around with blood magic. Now you'll probably wonder, why have I done like the measurements out like this? Why have I done a platform very specific? That's because if you've never worked with blood magic, there's an altar that you have to craft. And I have designed this platform here around a max size one, so when we do get there, which we'll probably get there today, we'll actually have like a place to build it and build off of. Because again, I'm still working on this area. It still needs a lot of work to be done with, and I will work on this one next. Okay. So, first things first, we need to go with blood magic. So there is the sanguine schematic. What? Science time. I don't know which language that is, so I don't know how to pronounce it. I'd probably assume it might be just Greek of some kind. Book and glass. Okay. I'm going to get rid of all of this cobblestone, and I'm going to pull out a philosopher's stone, so I have something to craft with. However, this should be just doable inside there. Okay, it seems all of these books are now, like all of these mods are doing books inside, which is pretty useful. So most of the stuff I know off by heart because Blood Magic has changed a little bit into its mid and late game, but its early game is pretty exact. So, first things first, where is it on the list? We need a blood altar, which is stone, gold, and a furnace. Stone, the hardest thing to fucking sort through. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then a furnace. No, that's that. Then the next thing we're going to need is, which pack do I have? And is it the dagger? Yes. I know you can get like a PG version where it's an orb. So glass, gold, and iron. There we go. Now, we just prick ourselves. Be very careful, you can quite quickly kill yourself. I do, luckily enough, have some pretty absurd regenerative abilities. So, if you're doing this earlier in a pack, be wary. Okay, so the next thing we need is to make blank runes, which we need an orb for. What's the first tier orb require? So the weak blood orb requires a diamond. See? Regenerating very, very quickly. And boom. We have a weak blood orb. Now I can use this, I believe, in Lu. Then we need, it's a blank slate, yeah, which is just stone into this. Now, I'm actually just going to, when I find the stone, grab a stack out, because I know there's a lot of other things, and I'm just making sure that none of them are going to need more of this. Just means I can search for it easier, because it's just one of the more annoying things, because there's so many things with the word stone in it. Boom, blank slate. And as you can see, it's EMCable equivalent to exactly just one stone. And then a stone all around. You'll see that this doesn't get used up. That's because this is kind of your main crafting point. Oh, that's not EMCable. Oh, well, that's fine. I can work around that. Oh, that's the wrong one. Recipe. I shift clicked that. Oh, it's not going to like it because there's only that. That'll do for now. So now we're going to upgrade the tier of this altar. So it should be as simple as that. What is there's a slate for like reading. Like there's a way of reading the information on the thing. What one was it? Might look into that later. That's something different. That one's, I believe, a flight one. Oh, that sounds interesting. There is a couple of things that I do not know about then. Quite happy about that. Yes, this is also something I can do. Might do it a bit later. So, first things first, I want to pull out this, because this hopefully will tell me... converts blood into life essence, which is then used to transfigure items placed into it. By pressing right click while looking at the altar, you may insert thing. Yeah. In order to get LP, extract 200 for the cost. The altar starts with a maximum capacity and the blood level in the base and indicates the percentage filled. The divination sigil allows more. So it is this one. So we need created an alchemical array. Blank slate, gold, logs. I'll look it up properly in here. Stone, planks, gold, iron, blank slate. A lot of gold gets used in this. I guess it's because in the base game, gold tends to be quite a useless resource. No offense to gold, but like outside of... Oh, no, it's the other way around, sorry. Outside of enchantability, you offer very little. Okay, so places like that. All right. Okay. This is something that I do not know much about. So we're looking for divination, right? This one. Redstone, white dye, gunpowder, and coal. Lovely weather. Not much better than what we've got in the real world. Okay. So that's arcane ash now. Redstone, blank slate. I think I got that the wrong way around. It's this, with that in there, and then that. Hey, ooh, ooh, look at that. Now that's also going to be a bit of a broken thing that I can do that. Okay, so now I think I can see network and there we go. In the top left, if you look, we can see the tier of altar, so it's tier 2, and how much blood is in there. So blood doesn't get into there, but that goes into my network. That drains out, but drains into my network, I'm guessing? Yes. Is there a way of making the altar connected to my network? So this is the next tier that we want. So for now, I'm going to only use blank. However, I believe... Yeah, so we can do this, which is a big deal. So blocks need to be in these spots here, is what it was indicating. It can be whatever. No? Now I'm just going to double check because I think no, none of these have got an EMC value, which is probably for the best. Because it's already going to get quite abusable. Because that's, yeah, the only way to make them. And then I think any higher rune is just the same thing, yeah. So, what we need is a stone. I'm going to just get a little bit more. Some more blank slates. Okay. That should hopefully help quite a bit. Now, I will do up the altar very cosmetically at a later stage. Again, this is me trying to get a working altar. What are those called again? The sea lamp things. Sea lantern. Do I not have those? I don't. How? Prismarine shard, prismarine. Oh, I don't have part of that. I see. I guess we're going with glowstone for now. And you hear that little ding? That's an indicator that yes, we have been successful, and now it is a tier 3 altar. So now, let's go for a tier 4 altar. So now these require a very different block at the very top of them. We'll sort that out in a second. because, again, this is going to look real hodgepodge. I apologize that it might not look so aesthetic to begin with, but I swear to you, I will try and make this look very pretty by the end of it. With bloodstone bricks or large bloodstone bricks. So we need stone and then weak shards. Right, yeah. And how do we get weak shards? Let's actually look it up in the book to make it more precise. Oh, yikers. Okay, so we need to go craft a few things. So we need a Hellfire Forge. This. Iron, stone, block of iron, and a blank slate. So we need shears, stone, iron, and imbued slate. Imbued slate is in a tier 3, a reinforced slate, which is a... Yep, thought so. So what we do, we put this fella in here. Stab ourselves a couple more times just to make sure we've got a nice buffer window. And now we have... No, it didn't finish yet. How much blood does it need to get to the next one? 2,000. And then after that, 5,000. God, I need more blood. Okay, so that's it finishing its craft, that little particle effect there, and I'm just going to pull it out now quickly because it's still 1 EMC. Make sure we have that for a rainy day. I say when it's currently raining in the game. And then we put that in there, and that needs 5,000. So where are we at with that? Divination. Need a good bit more blood. And now that's an imbued slate. Okay, so we needed that with stone, iron, and shears. Do you need this? No. What does a Hellfire Forge need? Oh, I see. So we need one of these. Common Tartaric gem. So we need this. It has been hit with a soul snare, and it is killed while particles were killed with a sentient sword. Which I'm pretty sure from what I'm seeing there means, yes, we cannot get that. So we need snares. That's right, I kind of remember those. Where the bloody hell are they in this? Seeds of Doubt, same. That's what my parents had for me. There they are. String and an altar. And did I see that? Yes, they are. There we go. And there's a demon will. Oh, an infinity bow. I'm gonna toss that in there. Okay, so then we need that. No, we need the actual gems for this, right? So gold, redstone, glass, and lapis. There we go. And that creates this. Demon Mill is a very useful resource, but the fragments you've been getting so far are suddenly lacking in power. What you need is a gem. The leftover demon mill you might have lying around. Just drop them onto the floor and you get a shining. Yep. Okay, so we can get more stuff. However, that also there is a really big deal, is I can get to that. So does this only work on hostile mobs? That's the next question. Seems to go right through that fella. So I'm assuming yes, however that could have just been it being weird. You know, for a sword, it's very weird that it doesn't thing. So I'm not actually picking up that demon will, by the way. It's going straight into here. Get rid of that for now, get rid of that for now, get rid of that and that. While flying, I seem to ignore the thing. It's very weird. Oh, that upgraded that one some more. Where were we? We were trying to do these. Whoops. The antechamber. Upon performing the edge of the hidden realm ritual, you will find yourself looking at an inversion pillar. Right click this pillar to be transported to the antechamber. Okay, they've added a lot more bloody steps to us. Okay. So. Oh. One, two, three, four, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. Bloody hell. Almost looks like a spider face for some reason to me. Okay, what's this then? Oh. I need 8,000 for that. I think I need to upgrade my orb. This is that. Well, that's easy. Oh. Let's do that one. Doesn't seem that they upgrade off each other. I thought they used to. They used to, at least. I thought they did. Oh yeah, I might need to kill myself a little bit more. Where did I put that? When it runs out of blood, it will just kind of mean that it will use up stuff and it will cost more overall. So try and make sure that there's more enough blood in an altar before you fuck around. Not like what I did. I'm just going to do this because I'm going to be fighting a never-ending battle with that. Because how much do I need for this? Oh, I can't even do it. And that, yeah, so that maxes out at 5,000. I need more. So I guess I do have to just go with the next tier, right? Rune of capacity. Imbued slates, blank rune. Oh, I wish I could make this a bit easier on myself. I mean, there's ways, but I can't do them yet. Okay. Let's start making capacity runes with what we've got here, replace what we've got already in the altar, and then keep going that way. So, augmented capacity. That requires the master one, which that's not happening. So we need just the capacity one, which is stone, imbued slate, blank rune, and buckets. One, two, three. And the blank runes. Do this for now. And then we need like another stack of stone. Just grab 3 for the moment. There we go. Oh, this hurts my brain. Why is it losing? Be very careful, because yeah, again, I'm pretty sure you can kill yourself with this. I'm not sure anymore. Don't really want to risk it. Just doing this to make sure it has enough of a buffer window so I don't lose out. Okay, what I can do in the spare time is make another one of these quickly. So I need that, and then it's an iron sword. Yeah. Boom. So now we have a better, much better orb. With a much greater base capacity in it. So we're going to put this in this. No, you go into here and then we put that in there. Oh, does this not even need a thing? Oh, okay. Now, I believe this just inherently fills your demon will. 27. Don't know if that actually. Yeah. So now that's if I kill something with this, I fill up my demon will just a little bit. Now, before I get too carried away with it, again, cheaty, I know, but can I not turn it off, or is it just turned on permanently? Okay. Alright. So, where the bloody hell was I? So, that's why I wanted the higher thing, because I wanted more blood in my network. Ritual stone is not EMCable. That's kind of annoying. Obsidian, orb, and reinforced slates. It's easy enough to craft a shitload of, though. Let's get 4 stacks of it, shall we? Cool, it was because I think I needed 80,000. Fuck. I'm gonna have to get some runes of sacrifice as well on here, I think. Can get real used to this noise for the activation of my regeneration. There's a lot of options to also gain like insane amounts of regeneration via other means. I'm not disputing that. This is just an easy enough cheap early game option. And this saves me having to make the other runes. For now. tell, I made a setup on a completely different mod pack, right? Because it was a much older one. It had the Tinker's armor leveling mod, where like when your Tinker's armor would take damage, you'd heal. Turns out cacti work for that. So what I set up was an AFK system where I would stand next to a cactus, have enough regen to just not care, and the armor was just set to unbreakable. I got it up to a stage where it was just not going to die, and I gained levels overnight. And I believe that was... I can't remember which mod I used for making the regen 3 AoE. I'm pretty sure I could make pillars with this and it would stack the effect. One more go and it should get me close enough. Alright. Yeah, that's plenty enough. So. A ritual diviner. We're gonna get one of these. Okay, so what we're gonna need is magma cream. I think I've still got one in the thing because they're not EMCable. Grab one of them. So that's that inscription. This one is obsidian. That's a ghast here. And that's a lapis block. I do get annoyed that it doesn't work with full hand. So yeah, the fire one's not going to be EMCable, however the total one is. Four diamonds and a stick. Does it not work like that? Bugger. Air, earth. And boom. Alright, we're looking at the Master Ritual Stone. So I need a Master Ritual Stone as well. This. Some more obsidian. Obsidian. Which one is the one that we want? Edge of the Hidden Realm. So that one. Does this require... And underneath part, or is this done? Okay, and then I need you for a quick second. And then a weak activation crystal, which is a lava crystal and a tier 3 altar of 10,000. And that is... a lava crystal is quite a cheap one to make, honestly, but hey, it's just kind of how many things do I have to make? 1, 2, 3. Two obsidian and a diamond. Oh, and glass, that's right. It just seems that there is a little absurd amount of things that end up clogging up your inventory with hack like this. Yeah, I could make an argument. It's like, oh yeah, but most of your stuff's clogged up by other mods as well. And it's like, is it though? Oh. A weak activation crystal. Okay. Oh, well, I mean, don't mind if I do. There you are. Jesus. Okay. That's a cool little thing. So it's a little dimension. I'll maybe explore it further at a later stage, but at this point, I don't feel all that inclined. Okay, so I think I need to upgrade this gem a little bit. So I need a diamond, a lapis, and a redstone. Is it diamond block or was I... Yeah, no, it's just that. Yeah. I did this right. What? Does it need to be a specific order? Ah. That's painful. So once that fills up, I'm good. Let's go back to that spider spawner. $60 will. What a really stupid process sometimes, I swear. Okay, and now, yeah, there you go. Now, you might sit there and go, oh, but how do I get this out? If you hold... because I've got a shield, it's a bit weird. If you hold down the button, it will put it into the gem that it most likely correlates with. Okay, and then we need to get to the next one. Which is lesser to common. So, imbued slate, this will also need a minimum of... Oh my god. It's gonna be real fucking annoying. We're going down into the dungeon. Seriously. When I'm saying going down in the dungeon, I mean down. Because this is where we get... I think it's these dudes that I want. Oh god, it's very loud outside. Ah, sweet. We got what we wanted. If you're wondering, strays are what drop the ring of overclocking. There's another one. Doesn't really matter, but... So, if in these dungeons, since there's like almost always a stray spawner, they're always like really useful to farm out getting these things. If you're wondering, this is part of that ultimate Unk shield that I'll be going after eventually. The fuck? Not gonna lie, I'm tempted to Apotheosis, get a spawner, and then just upgrade the shit out of it. Because you can see here, if I hold control, you see a bunch of the stats. These I can influence with resources. Due to Apotheosis. See, that's the weakness of just going and looking for spawns, is I don't have an easier way of killing creepers. However, I will mention Woot's going to be probably my later stage option for a lot of mob-related farming, just because it's a mod that I haven't worked with before. I honestly don't care about more than one of those, so the fact that I've grabbed 2 is already excessive. Actually, this might be better to do, because this is with the skeletons. So I have a chance of getting skulls. What I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to hide here. And Ghast here is one that I might want to add quickly. So sugar or a clog. Go with a clog. So was that sugar does the min? Yeah. So now that's a very dangerous spawner I've made there. Okay, first of all, I'll put some stuff that can't go in MC away. Ooh, okay. There you go there. Okay, so to get to the next tier, it's a diamond, a gold block, and an imbued slate. Boom. And now that's useless. And that's what we're going for, so this is the highest I can get it for now. So now I can try and make this thing here. So imbued slate, shears, stone, and iron. And what was the other component I'm blanking on? Oh, stone, yeah, I'll have that. I should have didn't check the will cost, did I? Please don't be absurd, please don't be absurd. $350. It's not actually that bad. Time to go back down there. By the way, this is not even as absurd as the spawner can get. You can increase the amount of spawns. You can make it so it doesn't care about specific requirements that normally exist. You can reduce the range on it. Have I been extremely unlucky, or do these just not spawn with the skulls? I know I've got enough, but I kind of want to just keep going just to get it a little bit more filled up. Just a quick reminder, there is things in this world that can still just one-shot me several times over, enough so that it could actually kill me through all my shit. Bye-bye. Like, it looks like I'm broken as hell in that situation, and in that situation, yes, I am. But there's also always a bigger fish, as they say. Boom. So I need to do one of these, which is 2 blocks of iron, some stone, a furnace, and 2 imbued slates. This is a menu. I believe I just put that in here. And now I need to figure out how to turn... So, by a factor of 4, it can be used to craft intermediate cutting fluid, which is similar to basic cutting fluid, but lasts 8 times longer and provides 25% speed boost. Okay, but Tofu has an alternative, more challenging route of growth. The plant matures while a mob is standing atop it. It will leech health from the entity to sate its dark hungers. This is how you get the other form. So what I need to do is going to be stupid. I'm going to just make something temporary somewhere. God, these fucking Endermen, I swear. This is going to look real inhumane. So I need to hoe the ground. Just guaranteeing there's no room for you to escape. Does bone meal work in this situation? No. Oh, does it need water? Oh, I'm being an idiot, aren't I? Okay, so found with the simple dungeons, which after it can be found, being native desert in the its life cycle is unfortunately a tad more complex than that of the humble potato. Mature into one of two varieties depending on the conditions. Does it not grow outside of the demon realm? I guess it does not. Okay, that would explain. So I need to get an animal into the demon world. Do... No, the poke... Oh, no, the Pokeballs do exist. Such a nifty little tool this fella is. Boink. Where did I put it? I'm pretty sure I put it in here. Guess not. Wow, I've never taught it the lifestyle, huh? Does this work? What if I get a second cow and start breeding the cunts? Because both me and the cow took damage before. That is not what I'd expect from those two. Okay, well, there is some in here, at least, to get us going. Oh, wow, that's okay. Don't need to worry then. Because they're EMCable. And they're cheap as piss. What did I even want you for again? I just wanted the fucking bricks. Jesus, that was an ordeal. So now it's a tier 4. Okay. That took a while. Now, ironically enough, this one is cheaper. Your fucking mind, or I'll go to sleep. So we want these runes as the next runes. $52 runes. Stone. And then glowstone. Yeah. Okay, so actually no, before I do that, I need to do So 52, because that's what we need. Okay. And beacons are cheap as piss because, yeah, we've already been playing around with them. Because the wither is apparently nowhere near as strong as you'd think it would be. There are so many things that scale well, but wither really didn't. Oh, speaking of Minecraft stuff, I'm sure most people are up to date, but I'm wondering if anyone's seen the next Minecraft game that's coming out. I'm not gonna lie, very interested. Very, very interested to see what they do. It looks funny, and I love the fact that it's expanding on the lore of it, which again, like, the idea of lore in Minecraft has tickled my fancy ever since I heard apparently like some dudes did a big deal about it. Yep, tier 5. And that is the end of it. That is a maxed level altar. So, first of all, we're going to try and get the master thing. So it's a weak blood shard. And then how much thing? 40,000. $36.2. We generate quite a bit now. What did I say we needed? 40,000. Almost already there. These self-sacrifice runes mean that instead of 500 LP that you get per instance of the thing, you get a lot more. So now it's actually inefficient to ever do stuff via an orb. It is only efficient to do it at this altar. Also, the irony that if you look at the EMC value for the master versus the weak, I could probably have gotten some speed runes as well mixed in. I might do one layer of speed because this kind of capacity is a little excessive. And it just means if I have to do any more crafts via this stuff, it won't take too long. Like, maybe speed on the second to largest outer ring. Boom. And now we have the top tier orb. And I'm just going to do that so I can put all of that in my LP bank. Now we can make the better capacity as well, which I'll do that. I think if I'm going to do anything with runes, I'm going to do it off stream because I think I've really gone over the time that I intended to do it today. I mean, the good thing is there was not much else that I really planned to do. So what I'm going to do is prep some more stuff so we can there's just simply more to do next time with blood magic. I'll double check if there's anything I'm missing that I need to know, and I'm gonna look up, because I'm pretty sure the living armor is actually really good from memory, but I'm not sure how good. But like, I might bleed myself a little bit more and just generate as much as I can, because like I basically max out my altar in with capacity with this at this point. So getting probably outer ring is speed, and then these two inner rings is the greater capacity, means that I'm probably set for eternity if I ever need to do more with it. There is a fair few runes in here that are pretty interesting and useful. Specifically, like, because this one's basically your mining one, this one's your gardening one, this is some magnetism, and this one is you're able to walk, I believe, on water with icing and stuff like that around you. This one is interesting. I want to look into that one. This one is you can basically fly. I'm not too sure about that one. And I'm not too sure about that one. That one I'm assuming is water, kind of like that lava one. And that's about all I know. God, look at how much it just generates at this point. So we can generate quite a lot of LP now, very, very easily. The sword is really easy to just replace with EMC, because it's cheap as all buggery. And at this point in time, I don't think there's not a huge amount that I can't do inside of blood magic now that I've hit max level altar. If anything, the only stuff left to do is just a bunch of little tedium and such. Fungal. I have no idea what those are. I think I scrolled past them at some point, but hey. No idea what that is. So, between now and next time, which I think will be later this week, probably Thursday, as I'll play Minecraft again, I'll do a little bit of research on blood magic, see what else there is left to do. I like stabbing myself, sorry. That's probably not a good thing to say on the internet. But yeah, I'll do some quick research into blood magic, or the modern day version of it, and see what's going on with it and stuff like that, see what I'm missing out, what I need to do with it, and if there is any significant content. If there is, I will do the next stream completely about it. If it's not, then the next thing that we're going to be doing is getting into Draconic Evolution. Because pure and simply, Draconic Evolution is an inevitable step in this world. Draconic Evolution, to those that might not know it, is much like what Equivalent Exchange was back in the early stages of the game, is that it basically is the peak of power in every capacity. Like, nothing can beat out what it can offer. not to any like to my understanding, especially with the changes that they've made to it. So now no longer it's actually like a general armor that you get, it's a single piece that you can put on a curio slot, which is a huge defensive thing that is basically essential for fighting its final boss. Yes, there's a boss of Draconic Evolution if you didn't know that. I am going to be getting up to, I should be able to get up to the Draconic era of it, not the Chaos era, because obviously that requires the boss. And that will be the intention, and then I will go start searching for Ice and Fire related material, related content that I have missed out on up until now, stuff like dragons and such, just so we can actually try and get basically what might be our late game armor, unless the living armor scales more. I'm not sure it does, but like I said, I need to go further research that, unless someone has like very good information that it's better than Dragonsteel, because Dragonsteel's like 75. Give me a second, I'll pull it back up. I can look at it very quickly. I'm sorry I'm going on a bit long. I'm just gonna finish up here. Sorry, loading the world is a little intense. Because I think it's 75 armor and like a bunch of toughness as well. Almost loaded into the world. There we go. Come on. It is per piece we've got for helmet it's 70 armor, 6 toughness. Chestplate is 75 with 6 toughness, 72 with 6 toughness on leggings, and 69 nice on boots with 6 so all of them have 6 toughness, but they've got 70, 75, 72 and 69 armor respectively. That's a lot of armor. I do not know of something that's comparable. Hence why I say, like, if the living, because I know living armor scales up pretty well. If it beats it out, then I'll go with that. Otherwise, yeah, we know what we're going after. I still want to go after Ice and Fire anyway, but yeah, I think that will be all for today. Tomorrow I will think I'm just going to be playing Prototype in the afternoon. On Wednesday I'm probably going to be doing something similar. No, you know what I'll play tomorrow? I'm going to play the Vampire Survivors because there's been another fucking update. So we'll play Vampire Survivors tomorrow, then we'll play Prototype on Wednesday, and then on Thursday Minecraft again. I will see if my mate is available to play Halo on Thursday, because I'm pretty sure he's not going to be able to play it tomorrow in the morning, because I believe he's got some stuff going on. So I'll see if he can do it on the Thursday, if not the Friday. And don't know what I'll do for Friday stream other than possibly that, maybe some more Prototype, and then on Saturday expect to see Stardew Valley yet again. Well, thank you very much if you for watching the video, if you've watched it during or watch it later. If you could leave a like or comment, that would be very much appreciated, because that helps give the video some advertisement, gets it like basically spreads it a bit further in the YouTube algorithm. If you're enjoying the content that I'm doing here, then subscribing to the channel might be a good option, because it also helped me out quite a bit, and it means that you can find the content easier. Aside from that, thank you again very much for watching, And that will be all until next time. Yeet.